Lunchbox or not, who are we? Your desire, your all. It's seeping out from the lunchbox that was bought for you. Carefully or not, be it emptiness or all that seeps from your lunchbox. It's only what others have put. Others put it there when they breathe, when they think, and when they fail to act. And when there is no lunchboxes. What do you have for lunch?
My mother packs my lunch for me. She makes it all homemade. I get a bottle of lemon water, 2 bags of kale chips, a tray of lacerations, and a cup of word gumbo. Mom tells me we have a lot of long conversations about my hatred for my kale chips and my bruises, but I don't do much of the talking. Mom tells me this gumbo will make my skin tougher. I shouldn't blow on her words. What's in your lunchbox?
You know what? I'm actually not sure what's inside my lunchbox. It could be raisins, it could be peanut butter and jelly, but what does that have to do with me? How does that determine me? When I fail, when the gross chunks and juices fall out of my lunchbox, how does it define me?
But why do you care what's inside my lunchbox? Why is your interest focused solely on my lunch? I'm just going to say this. It's hard to tell you why I eat school lunch.
With or without a lunchbox, I would still eat. But with that box of food, how does it determine my identity as a human being? Where's your lunchbox?
Oh, I have a sandwich. A pastrami, maybe turkey sub, some fruit on the side, and it's so delicious. I have school lunch. It's been this way my whole 16 years of life. I don't question, nor mention, nor think of it. I just dig in. Maybe that's sad. Maybe that's a tad mad. But that's my lunch. A pastrami, maybe turkey sub, some fruit on the side, and it's so delicious. Why do we care what's in each other's lunch?
Why should we care?
What if I choke on my kale chips?
When I get to decide. Ding.
Ding.
Ding. There's the bell.
This is not a date. The words keep echoing in my head as I walk into King's Arcade to electronic beats and dance music from 10 Flappy Bird consoles and claw machines. And there he is, Phoenix, fidgeting by the shoe counter. His body stiffens when he sees me. He's 15 and already 6 foot, boxy glasses and slicked back hair. I avoid looking at his face because I blush. He was just a nerd I met who loved Harry Potter, a Gryffindor like me. But the way he talked to me and told me I was a genius. Again, this is not a date. Once we start bowling, I'm smiling, I'm confident, he's in his element. Eyes laser focused on the lane. He rolls, he scores. My turn. I hoist the bowling ball up to my chest and I yeet it. The wrong direction. My cheeks burn, but he simply picks it up and hands it back to me. We head to the concession stand. He tells me the cheesy fries are the best. Heart pounding, I'm surprised I have enough breath to order. He pulls out his wallet. I protest! He wins. But I buy a sip of water. Our hands briefly touch, and electricity sparks between our flesh. Maybe this wouldn't be so bad as a date. However, some older girls once told me, just so you know, he hates women. Apparently, there was someone before me. She turned his sweetness down, he slashed out bitterly. I've been through the ringer with nerds choosing the Quidditch Cup over me, Slytherins flirting by asking if I have hot friends. Still, I dismissed their warnings. After all, I was different, wasn't I? Homecoming dance. Phoenix tells me he wants to talk. I know what he'll say. Will you be my girlfriend? I stare at him, expecting a wave of excitement to wash over me, but all I see is my friend. Phoenix. Isn't this the moment I scream, yes, and we soar off into the sunset on a hippogriff? But I'm not looking for a boyfriend, and I prefer the hippogriff. The answer was no. The answer was always going to be no. And thank God I said it. The next few weeks, our relationship unraveled like a sweater that boyfriends touched their girlfriends under. He wanted to feel the warmth in my body, but all I felt was his Arctic aura dragging me down. I thought phoenixes were supposed to be on fire. The awkward cheapness he held for me was replaced by blank-eyed stares. I blamed myself for the longest time, but then he made a move with my friend, then another pretty girl, and another. Sometimes I see him in class, and I stare at his flat back, chicken legs, scraggly hairs across his upper lip. I don't feel miserable at the mention of his name or sob at night because I want him to love me again. But sometimes I mourn the loss of my friend. Still, I'm climbing out of ash to rise once again. Thank you.
I hate you. You're so selfish, taking streams from my eyes and sheep from my night skies. No longer will I carry your grief just because it really needs a piggyback ride, because I need sleep. I need peace. I'm returning my empathy for apathy because it's half the cost. Dear poem I did not want to write, would you stop sneaking out of bed at night, slipping through the crack in my eyelid till I'm wide awake to the cries of your joy? Look, the Christmas tree is covered with light bulbs. How about Santa keeps all inspiration at the North Pole till I want it, because I do not want to write you. What are you even doing with my needle-prodded, gym towel-blotted, gutter-drained blood, sweat, and tears anyway? Sending them to the lab and diagnosing me insomniac, depressed? I regret to inform you I can't afford the water bill, all the things so much deeper than me, drowning yours truly in the bathtub. Sincerely, no longer yours, Kate. Dear Kate, you don't hate me. You hate me like a parent hates a crying baby, which is to say not at all. They just long for quiet. I'm realizing how much labor it has taken you to bring me into a cruel world with heartbeat too. Thank you for my heartbeat. Thank you for the doodle tattoos on my margins, marred skin, the dotted punctuation on my face. I always wanted freckles. I always wanted you to see me underneath the light bulb lit Christmas tree and exclaim, I got inspiration from the North Pole. And you would never complain about me pulling you out of bed like a little kid impatient to open its gifts, the folds of your smile, the warmth of your pride, instead of colon stockings. I'm sorry about the blood, sweat, and tears. I really am. I did send them to a lab. It's official. I broke your heart. I drowned it in the bathtub with my depths, sliced blood vessels with paper cuts. It's just, you already have immunity to lead poisoning and empathy. Oh, the ad saying ignorance is bliss, but the return of empathy is never free, and I give you apathy, but it's all sold out. There's nothing more popular right now. So please keep your empathy and your pen. I know grief's a little too old to be getting piggyback rides, but it aged way too fast. It still needs to be carried, and so do I. So do I. Would you still be mine truly, mine truthfully? I know you don't want to write me, but I love you. I love you. Like the paper loves the tree, like the baby loves the womb, like the butterfly loves the cocoon, like anything that's been carried loves the thing that gave it home, like I love you. Yours forever, the whole alphabet through, the poem you did not want to write but still will because you love me too.